بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. University in Malaysia was established. Dr. Kamal was one of the founding member who developed the university. And now we could see other fully integrated universities. Besides IIM, we have University of Science Islam Malaysia in Milan. And then you have University Islam Malaysia, the smallest university in Malaysia. There are only 24 students with 100 academic staff. It is a fully Waqaf university and it's located in Sargojaya. So we are teaching the students for 5 or 6 in the class, very, very small number. There are 8 programs altogether, all postgraduate, masters in PhD. But they started with comparative studies, comparative finance, comparative management, all this. And then we have Insaniah University College in Kedah, where I happened to be there for 5.5 years. And then we have another one in Selangor, College University Islam Selangor. Of course, we have many other state universities. I'm not sure to what extent the Islamization process taking place in all those state universities. And then what it means by a fully integrated university, we expect that the fully integrated university is supposed to be all subjects taught in the university are based on integration and Islamization of knowledge. This is the model of IIUM. Or what it means by integrated program. There are some universities, they are not fully integrated, but the programs are fully integrated. Almost all subjects taught in the program are based on integration and Islamization of knowledge. You go to University of Malaya, there are Islamic faculty, there are economic faculty, but there is also academic Islam which teach the Islamic economic program. You go to UKM, so you go to University of Utara Malaysia, they all have integrated program. But some universities like IIIT, even they don't call it integrated program, but they introduce subject based on Islamization of knowledge. Islamic economics, Islamic banking, Islamic hospitality, all these have been taught. Managing an integrated university, as I told you, is not easy. I was lucky to be trained by Professor Kamal for 25 years in IIM. And when I was brought to Insaniah, they said, I want you to do it within 5 years. I was given the time constraint to 5 years because the state was managed by opposition party. So we might lose in the election. We have to do something. Ustaz Azizan said, you must do something. My boss said, you have to finish something within 5 years. Curriculum, teaching, campus development in 5 years. Well, alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah, we completed in 5 years 47 programs, from diploma up to PhD. We have medical programs. We have completed the campus and officiated the campus, and after that, the party lose in the election. And Ustaz Azizan was admitted to hospital for more than 40 days, and he died in the hospital. And I left the university because I was in different party, so I left and I came back to Kuala Lumpur, and Dr. Hamid Abu Sewan asked me to take over the job in IIIT. That's where it started. So, in order to be a fully integrated university, you must be clear with objective and philosophy. It's important. The leadership is important. The curriculum development, human resource development, teaching and evaluation, textbook and teaching material, student intake, the kind of student that you bring in, and many others. IIM is very clear in the objective and philosophy. it's okay. But there are some universities, there's one university in Malaysia, very clear, stated in the prospectus, this university is not an Islamic university. Very clear. It is a Waqf university, clear. Now the university is closed because Allah doesn't allow this kind of exposure. So leadership, that's come from the leadership really. Many universities in Indonesia also say, oh, we are very well established university. We are already Islamic university, nothing has to be changed, but there is a dichotomy between the two programs, either conventional or economic or Islamic economic. But there is not much integration taking place. This is a very well established university in Indonesia. We were there, and the rector declared this university is Islamic university, but there is no integration of knowledge except in my program. He said that. Islam was there at the time in Indonesia. But what to say? And then many universities would like to introduce the integrated program. But developing the curriculum is important. So that's why the well-established university like IIM need to provide assistance to all the new universities who would like to establish themselves as integrated university. I was lucky. I was in Insania, so I've been in IIM and know all the deans in the university. I went to the dean of medical program. I want to have a curriculum for IIM. So he gave me, I sent to the ministry. Within 1 month, I got the approval of medical program, integrated medical program. Other universities will take years to get the approval. So they say you can implement, but you can mention this program is IIM program. You do not change anything. So I was lucky. Economics, the business and other self-banking, also Muhammad Hamid from our graduate going to help me. Within 1 month, I managed to complete all the curriculum. And then on human resource, I brought all my colleagues, the senior one from IIM, to go and teach and train the younger one. So this is on human resource. The next step is teaching. Whether we have the curriculum, we have teachers, whether they train, they teach the student based on integrated knowledge or not. This is another issue. Even in IIM, we are facing problem. If we're getting graduate not coming from IIM, they have little knowledge in integration. They might not teach based on integrated knowledge. And the other issue that what IIIT is focusing now is on textbook in teaching. Suppose one day Professor Aslam retired. I retired from university. Someone else coming into that university to teach the same course, they don't have anything to refer to. So the textbook is very important. So IIIT is taking the initiative now on developing the textbook with the help of the lecturers in various universities. So coming back to the aim and objective of university, Professor Kamal doesn't have to look at this. University's ultimate aim was to produce well-rounded professionals imbued with Islamic values and ethics who would develop the Muslim Ummah and achieve progress that is in harmony with Islamic ideals. I think this is the word of Professor Kamal. Thank you. I'm just telling the others, this is the aim of the university. It's clear. And the philosophy to achieve the stated objective, IIM adopts a unified philosophy of education approach of integration and Islamization of knowledge. And then IIM philosophy, the philosophy university was inspired by the recommendation of the First World Conference on Muslim Education held in Makkah in 1977. Again, Professor Kamal was the two person who represented Malaysia at that time to attend the conference, including his good friend Tun Mahathir Mohamad was there as the Minister of Education. Is it true, Prof?
He was there, but he's not my
He did not listen. And the spirit and this philosophy is based on the Quran, on the Surah Al-Alaq. And also, according to the philosophy, knowledge shall be propagated in the spirit of Tawheed, leading toward the recognition of Allah as the absolute creator and the master of mankind. And the spirit behind this recognition of Allah as a Lord of the world represent an aspect of the hierarchy of the knowledge. Thus, all disciplines of knowledge should lead toward the subservience in this truth. So, IIM has the IIM client charter. So, Khairudin, maybe you can comment on this, to ensure the effective teaching and learning, to promote the quality research and publication. This is what has been mentioned by Khairudin. We need to meet the quality research and publication, and to offer quality consultancy services, and to provide conducive learning environment. So this hopefully part of the what you said be a world-class Ivy University would be achieved. And then the missions of mission and vision, again is the word pertama. IIM aims to become a leading international center of educational excellence. We seek to restore the dynamic progress role of the Muslim Ummah in all branches of knowledge and intellectual discourse. The summary, we put it as triple I's: integration, Islamization, and internationalization, and comprehensive excellence. So even the word Islamization, and change will come up. This is Islamization of knowledge, taking from Jamil Abu Sulaiman, from Al-Faruqi, and you have the word Islamicization of Musakamal, or human knowledge. And this is also my boss now, Sir Aslam, on the critical survey of the Islamization of knowledge. And now coming to the role of IIIT in educational reform in Muslim countries and communities. So IIIT, or International Institute of Islamic Thought, is a privately held non-profit organization headquartered in Virginia. The institution was founded in 1981. IIIT concerned with the general issues of Islamic thought and education, and focus on integration, Islamization of knowledge, and educational reform. So this is the main activity toward this. So among our activities, IIIT, translation of books from Arabic to English, English to Arabic, to Bahasa Brunei, Bahasa Malaysia, to Chinese language, to Indonesian language, so that all the knowledge can be transferred to other people from various countries. Conferences and seminars, workshops on Islamization and integration of knowledge, curriculum reform and textbook writing, provide research funding on various disciplines. Maybe it's not much to boost up to become a valid university. Some small funding be given. Publication of various books on various disciplines in English, Arabic, Malay, and so on. And human resource development by providing scholarship and grant to students, especially from developing countries, to pursue their studies on Islamization at undergraduate, masters, and PhD. And the IIIT board members, you know that Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman is still the president of the IIIT, Ahmad Tuanji, and Professor Omar Hassan Kasuli, who was in Brunei for a few years, is now the Secretary General of IIIT. I have been appointed as the regional representative for East and South Asia, and also the director in Kuala Lumpur. And these are the picture of IIIT board members. And we have representatives from various countries. So from Japan, happened to be the graduate for IUM, Dr. Ahmad Shiozuki, who converted to become Muslim, is now the IIIT in Japan. In Korea, Brother Amin, who graduated from Islamabad, got masters in Islamabad. Hong Kong, Brother Yusuf Yu. In China, he is also a graduate from IIM, Brother Ahmad Musa. He obtained 2 PhD from IIM. And from Cambodia, graduate from Madinah. From Indonesia, we have Pak Habib and Pak Siddiq. And Malaysia, myself, Singapore, Thailand, Brother Shukri, also a graduate from IIM in political science. And Philippines, also a graduate from IIM. And from Brunei, we have Sister Nur Azlim. You see here? This is her picture. You can see her around. She is the Deputy Director to Osman. And these are the East and South Asia Regional Representative. Textbook project we have with IIM, with UITM, with Quiz in Selangor, Insania in Kedah, WIM in Cyberjaya, and then we have MOU with universities in Indonesia, Patani University in Thailand, Gontor or UNIDA, and University Muhammadiyah in Indonesia, and also we have with Imam Bonjol recently. We signed MOU with Pak Eka. The writer is here with the songkok and batik shirt for Ustaz Eka. And in Imam Bonjol, we decided to have 8 books on Islamic economics to be written in Bahasa Indonesia. So the writers, not only from Imam Bonjol, but from various parts of the University Islam Negeri in Indonesia, but coordinated by the head of the Department of Economics at Imam Bonjol. So these are some of the books produced by IIT in Washington and also in UK. The 6th book with University Darussalam or UNIDA Gontor on economy, on fiqh, and all these are related to Islamic economics. Okay? Each book, we require 4 authors, those who are teaching the course, and based on the curriculum taught at that university. So basically, they are using their lecture notes and upgrade it into a textbook. So initially, the textbook will be written in Bahasa Indonesia and will be consumed by the student in that university. But if the book is good enough, can be used by other universities. The curriculum are similar. They can be used by universities in Indonesia, and then be sent for evaluation by IIM and the others. If the book is good, it can be translated to English, to Arabic, to Chinese language or Thai language. And with UITM, this is a new area. We are writing 3 books: Islamic economics in tourism and hospitality, and the spectrum of halal tourism and hospitality. So this is the initiative of the lecturers at the School of Tourism and Management at University Mara, Malaysia. Okay, but the faculty doesn't have, it's not integrated, except that they are offering 3 courses in the area of integration of knowledge. And then these are 3 books. And then with IIM is the most. We have 3 books planned for business department, and 3 in economics, and 3 in accounting. All these coordinated by Professor Islam under the Center for Islamic Economics, where I'm attached to. And 3 medical and nursing program, 6 in human sciences, 3 in architecture, 1 in English language literature is already done, sending for printing, and 3 on ICT, 1 is already done, and 8 on education. So all these books now in progress. We have continuous workshop. Not only we ask them to write, but continuous workshop. Professor Dr. Abdul Hamid Abdul Saman has been coming to the university for 4 times already, I think, and spending at least 1 week at one time to listen to the lecturers, what kind of input to be given to the subject. So the brother in Japan, Brother Ahmad Suzuki, has translated 5 books to Japanese language. So all these books are done and sent it for printing already. Education for Muslim children in Japanese society, the development of Islamization of knowledge, and Islam in a land of infidelity, face al-Fatrah in materialism, the challenge of Islamic education in contemporary societies, and so on. So there are 5 books which have been sent for publication. And scholarship. We also provide scholarship for the students to do bachelor's and master's and PhD in the field of Islamization and integration of knowledge. We don't send the students to do engineering, but we send to do masters or bachelors in economics, in human sciences, and so on. And IIIT project, scholarship, translation of book, teachers training. We also provide teachers training. For example, in Cambodia, they don't have a university. The school is a Buddhist school. So they have religious school in that country. But what we do? 5 minutes. 1 minute. I thought 5 minutes. So teachers training is very important. So what we do is that we bring scholars from IUM to go and provide training to the teachers in Cambodia. So we help them to develop curriculum for religious school, and then we are also helping them to establish an Islamic university over there. The Prime Minister has already agreed. We are looking for the funding now, alhamdulillah, and we are approaching IDB to provide some fund for the development. So these are our representatives in Aceh. This triple IT seminar for Malik Badri in psychology, in Islam, and so on. And this textbook project with the UNIDA in Gontor. Shukran. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dato Jamil Othman, for this